god. I'm just happy to be home and play video games. I could go to sleep right... No. I could, though. I could. As soon as this load screen gets out of my way. Alright, so I just finished chapter 17. Oh yeah, I have 50 billion supports to go through now. Oh, this is not going to be fun. Oh no! Dimitri has so many. I should get through them now.
I'm sorry. So sorry.
What is it, Annette?
I completely forgot that it's my turn for kitchen duty today. Huh? Did you do all the kitchen prep already?
Kitchen duty is mine today.
What? But, oh, did I get the day wrong?
Yes. Yours is tomorrow.
Oh. I'm so sorry. Wow, I really am something else.
These things happen. Is something funny?
Oh, no. I was just happy. So, you probably already know this, but my uncle is really strict. He wanted me to be perfect at cooking, studying, cleaning, washing, everything really. He said if I wasn't perfect, as a knight's daughter, I'd be devaluing my crest. Whenever I messed up, he looked so mad. And he'd sigh like he just lost his faith in humanity.
That is harsh.
Oh, I know he loved me and all. He was just kind of scary. But you've helped me out and been patient with me without getting mad. I'm just so happy. Thank you, Dedu.
I have hardly done anything.
You know what? You remind me of my father.
Of Gilbert.
You look scary at first glance, but you're actually really kind.
Is that so?
Oh, right. Let me help you with something, if that's okay with you. What are you cooking today? Hopefully I can chip in.
It is a meat dish from Fargus.
I'm still a complete klutz, so I'm not gonna be in the way, am I?
Not at all. I was hoping that the food I made would bring a smile to your face.
Oh, wow. That's... Well then, I can't wait for dinner time.
Aww.
I have a question for you. Answer quickly before my hand slips and I cut you in half.
Always so ominous. Well, what is it, Felix?
Sometimes you have an animal's face, contorted with anger and bloodlust. At other times, a man's with a friendly smile. Which is your true face?
Do not waste your breath on questions with such obvious answers. They are both the real me. My father, my friends, Glenn. They all meant a great deal to me, and they were all brutally slaughtered. I alone survived. If I do not shoulder the anguish and regret they must have felt, who will?
So that's how you justify your atrocities.
What do you mean?
I will fulfill my duty to the late king. My old man used to say that over and over like a mantra. How nauseating. No one seems to understand. The dead won't acknowledge your loyalty. They don't care. What a load of bunk it is, pretending to serve a corpse. You're serving your own ego.
You are wrong.
No, I'm not. The dead are dead. The living are living. You have to respect that boundary. If you keep stringing gravestones around your neck, you'll snap.
Even still, I cannot forget them, nor can I let them go.
Then keep those thoughts to yourself. If you're too weak to do that...
This A rank is not a normal A rank. Abort! Abort!
I'm not immune to emotion, you know. Far from it. I haven't gone a day without questioning why my father and brother had to die, while I survived. I'll bear this pain until the day I die, but I refuse to wallow in it. I have more important things to do than blubber for my whole life.
You know, Felix, you really are growing more and more like your brother. Always so sarcastic and constantly looking for a fight. But deep inside, more than anyone, you...
What are you getting at?
Oh, it's nothing. But allow me to thank you. Your perspective has opened my eyes.
Not my intention. I couldn't stand the pathetic look on your face. That's all.
I see. If you say so, then we will leave it at that.
I have 1 million of his supports to go through, and they're all probably going to be heavy.
Your Highness? Why are you in my room?
Sorry, I need to hide in here, just for a while. I'll have you know this is all your fault.
Hide? From who? Is it the Empire?
No, it's a girl.
I'm sorry, it's a what?
This is all because of your insistence that I go and ask a girl out.
You didn't give her a dagger, did you? Is that why you're hiding? Does she have a dagger, Dimitri?
Look, you kept true to your promise to improve your behavior. So I felt it was only right to make good on my side of the bargain too.
You invited a girl to dinner, and now she's chasing you around. What's the big deal? Unless... Did you use one of my pickup lines? Those words are dangerous in the wrong hands. With me, people know a line's a line and I'm joking. But you... Nobody's ever accused you of being funny.
I clearly underestimated the difficulty of the task. But...
This is a huge character shift from one chapter ago.
Relax. I'll sort this whole thing out real easy. All we have to do is figure out how to make this girl lose interest in you. And making girls lose interest is what I'm best at. You just wait right there, and I'll fix everything.
It was my naivete that brought this about. I cannot place this immense burden on your shoulders.
This is no job for an amateur. You need a professional's help. Trying to do everything yourself has never served you so well. So just leave this to the master. Even the dagger incident could have been avoided if you had just talked with me beforehand.
There wasn't time for consultation. I only learned she was leaving on the day of her departure.
Whatever you say. The point is, you need to learn to rely on me for these types of things in the future. For now, I got this. And if I ever need
This
help
is
with
not a heavy B rank at all.
you know how to help with, then maybe you can do the same for me.
Sylvain. Very well. When that time comes, I promise to help you as best I can. A knight of Fargus never goes back on his word. Isn't that right? You're a good man, Sylvain. I'm sorry to do this to you. Best of luck.
Please, Your Highness. I've spent years honing my skills for just this situation. Watch and learn.
B rank. What else we got? B plus rank.
You've been spending a lot of time at the training ground, Mercedes. As far as swordsmanship goes, you're like a whole new person.
Thank you. I have such a great time when you teach me that improving comes naturally.
It's all because of your own hard work. Compared to you,
You shouldn't be so disappointed in yourself. You're improving too. You just need to keep at it.
well, I can hold a needle and thread without breaking anything now. That's something.
That's a big step. When we started, you couldn't even hold a pair of scissors without twisting them apart.
True. I'm sorry for
I'm
being
not
such
sure
a-
if I like these supports.
You're no bother at all. I like sewing with you. It reminds me of when I was young and my mother taught me how to sew. My mother would sit with my brother and me, and we'd all sew together. I really miss it.
Mercedes is really,
Barely
really
better than you
nice.
When I started. Did your mother like to sew, Dimitri?
Don't.
My birth mother? From my father's accounts, she wasn't great at it either.
Oh, of course. I forgot that the Queen of Fargus passed away long ago.
Yes. I don't really remember what she was like. But I remember my stepmother. Always sitting by the window, sewing away.
I'm sure she would have been happy to teach you if you had asked.
She always looked so lonely when she was sewing. So unreachable. She was kind to me, yes. But when she was like that, it was hard to talk to her. I'm not certain she would have wished to teach me.
I'm so sorry, Dimitri. I didn't mean to bring up such difficult memories.
Don't worry about it. If I don't talk about those things sometimes, I'll risk forgetting them altogether. And that would truly be a shame.
I see.
But now I'm just going on and on about myself. Why don't you tell me more about you?
More
I'm not
about
used to
me?
this time skip,
Oh,
Dimitri. He's
I don't
he's
even
all
know what
nice
to
now.
say.
It's hard to think of something on the spot, isn't it? You could speak of your family, I suppose.
No.
You want to know more about my family? On that topic, I'm happy to oblige. In fact, I'm so glad you asked. It's important to think about your past and share it every now and then. This might take a while, but would you be willing to stay and listen?
Of course. I will listen for as long as you wish. Finally, you score a point against me on the ground. You have improved, Ingrid.
That was nothing more than a fluke. My technique was horribly sloppy that last round.
It does not matter what sort of technique it was. You won. If this had been a real battle, I would be dead. You wielded your lance well, without any hesitation. Has your approach changed?
You may recall
Bring back
that
the
I
boar
said
prince.
I'm now able to move on because of you.
I remember. What did you mean by it?
That I finally understand a truth about Glenn. It sounds as though he died with a heavy heart. A heart that carried regret. I had suspected as much. But instead of acknowledging it, I twisted my memory of him to fit an ideal I've been upholding.
I see.
Your Highness, I will not sacrifice my life for anyone, but perhaps instead, I can live my life for someone. I will pledge my life to you.
And how exactly am I meant to interpret that?
However you please, Your Highness.
Ingrid, no.
Oh? Well then, Ingrid, when this is all over, I want you to support and defend me. As my knight, I have been thinking of telling you this for a long time. We get along well, you and I.
As your knight? Yes, of course.
Ah.
Of course I will. I intended to do so for
What is this?
for the sake of the kingdom. Together, Your Highness. You and I. Our first order of business. Putting this tragic war to an end.
Yes.
What was that? That was
Do not
the
doubt
worst
me.
deflection of all time.
Promise me that.
Yes, Your Highness. I swear it on my lance.
Marianne?
Oh, Dimitri.
Oh, I'm sorry for...
Well, some of these camera angles do not
There's no need to
work right.
apologize. I just
Give her the
wish-
Dimitri.
I
Oh
see.
God.
What were you praying for?
I was simply asking the goddess for forgiveness.
Forgiveness? For what?
I put our soldiers in danger during the recent battle.
What matters is that they came back safely in the end. You shouldn't blame yourself for that.
It's true, but you were injured when you came to our aid.
That? It was just a scratch. A small price to pay for your safety.
But
I would never regret helping an ally, even if it meant losing my own life.
no, that's wrong.
Marianne looks so nice post time skip.
It's just all wrong. You have my thanks for helping in the battle, Dimitri, but I'm afraid I have to ask that you keep your distance from me.
Is that so?
Yes.
Forgive me, but I will be there for you, whether you want me to or not.
I'm sorry.
Dimitri and Eloise. This might be a fun.
Your Highness, missing the day's training? How unlike you.
I had intended to train, but this rain is unrelenting.
Yes, it's really coming down out there. Makes it hard to go outside, I suppose. It's pouring so hard, I can't help but feel poorly.
Ha!
Yes, quite.
Sorry, that one was pretty bad. I think this weather is putting a damper on my sense of humor.
At any rate, did you need me for something?
Ah, yes. You seem to have the time to spare, so would you help me organize our stock of weapons? You must know a thing or two about
She
weapons,
does.
and I bet you're no slouch at physical labor.
Of course, I'd be happy to.
She looks almost the
I was
same.
just hoping for a useful way to pass the time until the rain lets up.
I appreciate it. You know, it's great that you're willing to help with this kind of thing. Some nobles are so self-important. You're a real go-getter, Your Highness. Or should I say, your spryness? Maybe that was disrespectful. If he's going to lop off my head, he'd better go ahead and do it. I can't bear the silence. Listen, Your Highness, that...
I just...
Huh?
Oh my, I'm sorry, Eloise.
Wait, you mean you actually found it funny?
Oh goodness, not at all.
I see.
But when a joke is unfunny to a certain degree, it somehow comes full circle into hilarity.
That's not exactly what I was
Dimitri
doing.
can laugh again.
Still, I don't think
It's
that person
happening.
should laugh so loudly.
It's true. Laughter is not one of my strong suits. I actually can't recall the last time I laughed like that. Eloise, perhaps you should focus your efforts on honing this comedic talent of yours.
This talent. Is that your way of saying I'm no good at telling jokes?
Yes.
My apologies. I should refrain from commenting on the quality of your jokes. What's important is that they bring joy, right?
That does it. Next time I make you laugh, I'm gonna make you admit it was a good quality joke. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to cook up some top-notch rib ticklers.
Alois, what about organizing the weapons? Oh.
No, we're not organizing the weapons anymore. It's dumb. Stupid, and I hate organizing my weapons. You want to see my convoy? Look at this. Look at this. Look at... You think this is organized? I literally just threw everything I found in here. Look at all this. It's never gonna get organized. You should fix up some of those rusted weapons. No! I'm never gonna. I'm gonna keep it deorganized. I'm on challenge mode right now. How many more supports do I have until I commit Sudoku? A billion of these.
Ingrid, do you have a moment? We're going to perform an opera in the cathedral.
We are?
Yes! It's a small one, but I need some volunteers. Let me tell you, Alois is very excited. He's already doing a ton of work for the show.
I see. What's it about?
Classic opera fare. A tragic love story. A princess who falls in love with a handsome commoner. But our princess, she carries the fate of her country on her shoulders. And no matter how in love she is, she can't just marry whoever she wants. Or can she?
That's quite a story. Sounds tragic and beautiful. Who will be playing the princess?
You.
Me.
Oh.
I was a singer in an opera company, though I hope I'm not being too presumptuous casting myself. Even if you're not interested in being part of the production, you will come to see it, won't you?
No.
I'm asking everyone to dress up properly. I want it to be a stylish and elegant night.
That does sound quite lovely. And I do want to go, but
Please, don't worry if...
No, it's not that. I just... I struggle with the elegant part of things.
Yeah, Dorothea's JoJo hat is gone. I don't like it. Bring it back.
If fashion's your concern, lady, you're in luck.
I am?
If you don't dress for the occasion, no one will take you seriously. But don't worry about a thing. I'll happily work my magic on you. When it's time, I'll meet you in your room. We'll make you the most beautiful woman in the theater.
Oh, goodness.
Make her a brawler and then just replace her battle sounds with aura and it would be perfect. Oh, Bernadetta's supports are always a treat.
It's peaceful here. Flowers are so calming. Just looking at these, it's like all the terrible parts of the day just disappear. If only people could be more like flowers.
What's Bern doing? She looks like there's something wrong.
All these nobles are just terrifying. And the commoners? Just look at Dorothea. So pretty, popular, dazzling. There's no way.
This game follows Genealogy of the Holy War rules.
Bern, are you okay?
Yeah, it does. Felix has good supports with her. I have, I think, like C rank with him.
Just the part about you wishing you could get along with
But,
someone. So Burn, you got
this
a
game
crush
follows
on?
Genealogy of the Holy War rules. Like, the nobles all have their crests
I'm so excited for
and their holy, their relic weapons, but the commoners got the cool personal stats and personal skills
I thought we already
and
were friends.
the sick minor crests, most of them.
Oh, I'm such a coward. I thought it would be great if we could be closer.
Look at
Maybe
Bernadetta.
it's just getting away from
She doesn't have a
Burn,
relic
whatever
or anything
happened
like
in the
that,
past, you know you have my full
but
support.
her minor crest lets her get a follow-up
We've
attack
been friends
in,
for a long time now.
so she can attack like 3, 4, 5 times.
We'll never be
It's
close
broken.
again. Father would just... He would just... No! Wait, Father? What did she mean by that?
I forgot what Cyril's personal skill was. Aptitude. They got let's look at another commoner. Wow, 20% chance to hit. And noble, commoner. Songstress. See, that's what I'm talking about. The commoners have all the cool skills. See, but Bernadetta is not really... She's like she has a minor crest. Linhardt. Linhardt is just good at healing. Ingrid doesn't have a... Does she have a major crest or a minor crest? Sylvain, Mercedes, and that's... Ash is another one. Lockpick. He can just open chests without being a thief. What's really cool too, because he's a Bow Knight now, I have him unlock stuff and then just canto away. I know, Ingrid is dumb. Dumb, stupid, busted. And then there's to-dos. Takes no action except wait. Defense +4. It's just so dumb, some of these skills. Oh my god, I have so many supports to go through. I'm gonna go check the cathedral out real quick though, because...
Oh, really?
I need to... I've been doing a lot of battles lately. And I haven't upgraded my statues at all.
Hello. Hey, you.
I was born and raised in Fargus, but I've never actually been to Ferdiad. Do you think
Shamir's
it'll still
got
be
a...
cold at this time of year?
Oh, what the f...
I can't even imagine.
Oh, there's a hole in my favorite shirt, man.
You're right. It's an important battle, so let's make sure we're ready for anything.
Well...
What's the note? Shamir's a mercenary, though. Hey, Flame.
Standing face to face with those whom I went to school with. On the field of battle, how inhuman war is. How horrifying.
My heart feels shattered. It is my hope that this war marks the end of such foolish behavior.
Fat chance. People are idiots.
Need something?
Look at all that renown I have that I haven't spent.
This one? You're all set.
Brawling? No, I don't have anybody that has brawling skills.
You're all set. See you again soon.
Later. Thanks for the upgrades.
Hello there.
Does Shamir have any supports to do right now? She does. One with Cyril.
Shamir? How do you figure I did today? In the battle, I mean. I tried to not get close to the enemy, and I even used some curved shots just like you taught me. And that was pretty good, huh?
You did well. You maintained a safe distance.
Well, that's even better than fine.
Is that worth celebrating?
Ha! You said
I can't find a spot for Brawler to fit in my team. It feels really off-putting, and even then, I tried it with Felix for a while, and I was like, why does everything feel so weak? Like, it's good against mages, and then what? Cool, dude.
Really? You just gave me a stick with a piece of string tied on it, and you made me practice with that. Honest, I figured you were bullying me. I was really, really close to giving up. But then you finally gave me the bow. I mean it, I was mad. I'd done all the stuff you told me to, and I knew the way I was supposed to stand, and I could pull the string just so, but...
Maybe I was testing you. Seeing if you'd give up. You're the one who insisted that I teach you archery. I never intended to take you on as my student.
I just wanted to do whatever I could
It's-
for Lady Rhea.
It's really good against units who are either really fast or they're really weak.
But I didn't know anything about swords, and
It's basically like discount brave weapons.
so you really helped me out with
The
my
problem
needs,
being,
even though you didn't get
it
anything
doesn't
out of it.
fit into this game. Or any Fire Emblem game for that matter. There's no place for a class that does mid-low amounts of damage and does a lot of hits. There's no place for it.
I'm gonna keep working real hard with that bow so I can help you back.
You just give your sword master a brave sword or give your knights brave lances. That's what you gotta do. I know they tried, but I can't. I don't even think Brawler's class mastery skill is even that good. I could be being a little hyperbolic, but I just can't find a spot for him. The only student I've seen so far that makes Brawler like work is Raphael, and that's only because he has a dumb, stupid high HP stat, and on top of that, he has a good strength stat. So it's not even. It's like he's a sword master in early maps. And I only know that because I had to do the paralog with Ignatz, and I didn't recruit Raphael in the end, and he might have died in the last battle. I'm sorry, bud.
Such an unassuming tea calls for an unassuming pot, and one that
I can't save units I didn't recruit, which is so fucking dumb. But it makes sense, so I can't fault it.
You have an absolutely marvelous aesthetic eye. Precisely what I would expect from the son of a merchant house.
I heard Casper does well with it too, but the problem with that is that Casper also does well as other roles. Like, he can be an armor knight or cavalry, or he can even be a brigand and he can do okay. He's one of those units that just does well no matter what you put him in.
Your eye for beauty is a talent that should not go to waste. Very well. If you are to be a
He'll do well or at least passable.
into my service.
Ah, well.
What? Does that displease you?
Not at all. I just need a little time to think it over.
His eye for the arts is unwavering, but in all other matters he is woefully indecisive.
Chop the vegetables into bite-sized pieces. After that, skim the top layer off the pan. Be mindful of the heat.
Certainly, Chef Didou.
There is no need to call me that.
No, not in the slightest. I just got momentarily sleepy. It happens to me from time to time.
I only got Lawrence because I didn't even have supports with him. I just was running around trying to mad recruit people before the time skip, and I didn't have most of them, and Lawrence just joined me.
I am so bored. I want to feel like I am actually cooking. It is not as though I do not know...
Oops.
Next, we peel the vegetables.
Chef Didou, I was hoping to speak with you.
Speak?
Surely you have noticed my skill while wielding pans and knives. Therefore, I think it is time you taught me how to cook.
Impossible.
But why?
Whoops.
All must be done in the proper sequence. And the first step here, whether you like it or not, is to learn to use the tools perfectly.
Come now! You have seen how I use a ladle. You know I'm good for it. He has left me no option but to take matters into my own hands. Stubborn you may be, Chef Didou.
Why is the auto run feature overlapping with my inputs? That's not supposed to happen. Lawrence is surprisingly well written for someone who is so obnoxious. Only problem is because I didn't really have him in my class or anything, I can't find a place for him in my team, so he's just horribly underleveled. Oh, another rank with Sedith.
Excuse me.
Yes? What is it?
I'm really sorry about what I said. I shouldn't have called you scary. Even if, you are. I said it again. I'm sorry.
It is nothing I haven't heard before. I am well aware of my austere nature, and I am accustomed to the commentary it brings. I do confess, however, that I was slightly hurt to see you flee from me in such abject terror.
Don't be sad. I'll never do it again. I promise. But, I've been wondering, were you really writing a farewell letter?
Ah, that. No, actually. I was composing a fable centered around Saint Indec.
I didn't know you wrote fables.
Hey, that's her crest.
What's it about?
Saint Indec, one of the 4 saints. He was an extraordinarily shy person. It is said that he spent most of his life in solitude, unable to open his heart to anyone.
I like him already.
He was, after all, a man who hid himself away at the bottom of a lake.
What's that about a lake?
Nothing. Now, something else to know about Saint Indec is that he had incredible skill with his hands. And that skill made him beloved by the people because he constantly applied it to their benefit. The moral of the story is that shortcomings...
They even show up in the same battle and I had to kill Ferdinand and recruit Lawrence. God damn it.
But I don't have any talents like that. I can't even imagine being that helpful to people. Saint Indec must have been really gifted.
Don't be so quick to dismiss your abilities. You and he are actually alike in more ways than one. You possess Indec's crest, after all, do you not?
Yes, I do. You really think we're alike? Now I want to know all about it.
This game's gonna have sequels to it. I guarantee you. Reason being is because there's minor and major crest, and there's a lot of story in this game. And there's a lot of stuff they don't explain either. I fully expect the DLC to either A, set up a sequel, or B, open a prequel. Let's do one more support before I run off and do something different.
Aha! Finally! Nothing? I could have sworn I felt a bite.
Alois, you shouted. Is all well?
Why, if it isn't Gilbert. Everything's splendid. I am fishing, as you can see.
Yet you were also raising your voice, which is not conducive to fishing.
Is this going to be another support where we try to teach Alois how to fish and he can't learn because he's too loud?
I think I'm reeling them in too slowly. Oh, another! Nothing again?
See, but Barkley, there's the dev's ace, the writer's ace in the hole in 2019. Wave 4 of the DLC is supposed to release story content with this game, so I am fully anticipating, knowing how Intelligent Systems likes to work, it's gonna be like a true ending. It's gotta be. It always is. Look, the Fates. Look at Shadows of Valentia's. You got how Grimo's set up.
They check if it is safe before biting in earnest.
Which I think it is, because I might have looked at I might have looked at the data mining for this game, and there's a lot of unused stuff in here. There's enemies and NPCs that aren't even used, and I'm like, this looks like cutting room floor stuff for setting something up later. There's recorded conversations that are impossible to obtain because of how the roots work. But they're in the game and they're fully voiced, so I'm very skeptical.
I fish quite often, although
but then again, I also gotta say that some of the NPCs, I mean, some of the enemy characters in Shadows of Valentia had fully voiced level up quotes and stuff, and they ended up dying, and you never got to recruit them.
You shall be my second.
So we'll see. Who needs faith experience?
I'll keep my voice down.
Am I doing all right? I hope I'm not too off.
I want the gatekeeper to join my army. Why can I not recruit the gatekeeper? I need him.
Hello there.
I need him in my army.
So many people died in the battle at Gronder, and here we are, preparing for the next battle as if nothing happened the day before. It's almost easier to think about war as theater, with the stage an entire continent. Something like that. If an accident happens on stage, the next day's performance must be unaffected. Everyone just pretends like everything is fine.
You there!
I guess I could go to the training grounds, participate in a tournament. I wonder what this month's tournament is. Can it be Lances, please? Axe tournament. Dedue. You're up, my dude. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna do the other routes. I might take a break from the game, but I'll eventually do all 4 routes. I have never not completed a Fire Emblem game all the way through. I love Fire Emblem.
Luck wasn't with you.
I mean, I've played all of the games. And I mean all of them. I emulated Gaiden before it was even... If you look back on my YouTube channel, like way back, I'm talking 7-8 years ago. There's a playthrough I got probably halfway through before the files corrupted that I was emulating Gaiden. And I did it again without recording. Well, that was back when I was on my Windows Vista computer. That was awful.
More proof of my loyalty.
Just steal.
Luck wasn't with you.
I have him classed differently though, and he does. Got a silver axe. Thank you.
Guess what I noticed? I can see further than most other people can see, but I can't figure the point of seeing further than an arrow can fly, since I can't shoot what I see. Yeah, I suppose it could be real useful for finding Lady Rhea, too. Thanks, Professor. I think I get it now. I'm gonna put my eyes to real good use.
There's no one in the Officers Academy.
This looks delicious. Let's eat.
I realized it after I got to the mine.
Sick. I need to do another one. Just do this.
That looks appetizing.
I appreciate any good meal.
Needed to get everyone's motivation up so I can teach them. One more. Let's do one. No, not peach sorbet. Let's do... Where's some fish dishes? I have like 1 billion fish in my inventory. You're hurting my feelings here, Expo Sparkly. I think I might cry. Live on stream.
I like this.
Alright. Actually, I can do one more. I have an idea. Do we have any more fish dishes? No one likes these. Let's do Seth.
It's nice to share.
There we go. Now I don't have to worry as much. Oh, I have to cook yeah, that's right. Let's cook with someone I don't usually cook with. Let's do Petra. Death +1. I need more defense. That last battle had me scared to death half the time.
It is necessary to be having fresh ingredients for cooking. One day, I will be showing you cooking from my homeland. I am in agreement.
Thank you. Oh, there's a quest upstairs I didn't even see. Guess I could do some gardening too.
The fish in this pond get fed every day. So they're swimming all lazy and serene. But the only reason they're kept here is so that they can one day be used for food. But the fish don't know that. So they just swim around happily. It's a bit of a miserable thought. But aren't soldiers much the same?
Speaking some woke truths from the nameless NPC on the bridge. Hello. Can I have my flowers, please? Thank you. Let's plant some more rare stuff. Let's just plant a bunch of flowers. Here you go. Thank you.
Hello.
Here's my thought.
Bailiff just stares at the pan while everybody else does all the work. He's instructing them. I hate the staircase here. It's like in the way. Hey, best character.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Fruitiad is a city with a long history that goes back to before Fargus gained its independence. I'd like to visit that place at least once before I die. But I'm afraid I have my own work to attend to. It's hard being so dedicated. Ah, well.
You know what's screwed up?
Some leisurely sightseeing once Fodlan knows peace.
The voice actor for the Gatekeeper is actually the same person who voiced Alm in Shadows of Valentia. You know what'd be awesome? If in the DLC, where the chapel's being invaded, everything's falling apart, and it's like the pre-time skip, and the Gatekeeper just takes off his helmet, it's just Alm, and he saves everyone. It would be the best time skip of all time. You just play as Alm instead. Violet goes away. He just sleeps. You play as the Gatekeeper, the rest of the game.
Hey. Professor?
It's so dumb, but I want it to happen. Bonus points if he screams about how he killed his father.
I don't feel like I can just forget all the awful stuff he's done. But if His Highness is owning up to his past and trying to move forward, I figure I can give him that chance. We've been friends since we were kids. I'm gonna be there for him all the way to the end.
Does the Gatekeeper die in Edelgard's route? I'm mad, dude. He can't die. I'm never playing Edelgard's route. Golden Deer and then Blue Lions and then I'm done. No, I'm kidding.
Really caused trouble for you.
Yeah, you did, you idiot. I wanted to go capture the kingdom and you're just like, I had to go kill Edelgard. Dumbass.
It's time to go to the kingdom capital. I hope that you will lend me your strength once again.
How is this? Everyone is saying His Highness is back to his old self, but I do not think that is accurate. What he was until recently is what he had been for as long as I've known him. So tortured by his compassion for the fallen that it had driven him mad. He has always been too kind to be king. He has always felt too much for the weak and the dead. That is exactly why I look up to him.
After that great battle earlier, the balance of power in Fodlan has shifted greatly. To get revenge for all our fallen friends, we'll have to stake our lives on the fight that lies before us.
Alright. Oh, I missed... Oh, she's at the graveyard.
Okay.
Pardon me.
What?
I can still hardly believe we managed to win against numbers like that. Oh, unless the real me is lying dead in Gronder and this is all just a happy dream.
It's a happy dream. You're dead.
We buried Lord Rodrigue's body ourselves. There wasn't time to do things properly. It pains me that I was unable to take him home to his territory. Once this war is over, I'd like to hold a proper funeral for him. For now, we need to focus on taking back Fruitiad. All will be well eventually. I know we can win.
There's actually people on the second floor. I miss Rodrigue. He actually cared about what happened to us.
I never used to care whether I lived or died, but after seeing so much death firsthand, I now realize how precious life truly is. I'm ashamed of how arrogant I was to think that death could mean so little.
Oh, where's Felix? Felix. Where art thou? Oh wait, his room is the last one, I think. You okay?
He'll need to excel as a leader if he's to make up for my old man's death. Though if my father could see Dimitri now, he'd be glad to have made the sacrifice. Don't you dare tell anyone I said that.
Aww. I forgot to talk to Lysithea and Bernadetta. His mustache was kind of weird.
I'm relieved the prince seems to have finally come to his senses, though it's a real shame that Lord Rodrigue passed away. It really is, but now, I think we're starting to see a sliver of hope for the future of Fodlan.
It's always so peaceful coming back here. But it's hard to relax knowing we have to go out on another expedition again, and now we're headed to the kingdom? That sounds hard. Oh, really hard, don't you think? Of course you'd say that. Why'd I even ask?
Oh, I guess I missed the entrance hall completely.
We should head for Ferdiad, but let's not forget our search for Lady Rhea. The soldiers from the church are going to set up a base at the Great Bridge of Murden. They'll be able to keep up the search while we head for the kingdom capital.
The kingdom capital. It's been way too long since I was there last. Oh, Professor, I didn't mean... it's not that I'm looking forward to it or anything.
Oh.
Please don't tease me like that. It's just... when I think of us finally saving everyone in Ferdiad, it makes me a little happy. Okay, maybe a lot happy. The kingdom capital is under the tight control of Cornelia, who was ennobled by the Empire. Judging by what we heard from Lord Rodrigue, it sounds like she's a tyrant, but all of that ends soon. Let's get there quickly.
Sir, up until a few decades ago, Ferdiad was a disorderly city. Even the water supply was poorly constructed. As such, it was a hotbed of sickness and disease. The late king hired a researcher named Cornelia, who advised that he give top priority to improve...
No, this is going to be a puzzle map, isn't it?
In the space of just a few years, the city was transformed into a place of beauty and order. At the same time, the diseases that had plagued our land loosened their grip, one after another. It was miraculous.
So we're turning around and heading for the kingdom capital? Ridiculous. Tell him to cease this nonsense. Isn't there a saying in Fodlan? Something about those with power knowing how to use it. If he's not careful, the goddess will send her saints to smite him. Not that I believe that. Professor, if we're headed to the kingdom capital, that means we're further away from rescuing Lady Rhea. But it can't be helped, can it? Perhaps some people will question this decision, but I trust your judgment. Lady Rhea would want us to help in Ferdiad. She'd scold us if we rescued her and left innocent people suffering.
It seems we are headed for the kingdom capital this month. The Church of Seros stands ready to lend its aid to you and Dimitri. It may be a roundabout route, but I believe this path will still eventually take us to Rhea. Besides, saving the people of Fargus is just what she would want us to do.
What?
Fighting with 3 different groups in the mix was as confusing as it was difficult to survive. Enemies and allies dying, one on top of the other. What an absolute mess, huh? If only I had my infirmary out in Gronder. Maybe I could have saved a few more lives.
Oh, man.
There's something else. It seems we will soon set foot in Ferdiad. I used to live there, you know, though that was before my time in the Officers' Academy. That's right. I was enrolled at the School of Magic there for a time. Trouble within the kingdom forced me to return to Alliance lands. There was much I had yet to learn. It seems we...
The battle at Gronder Field was gruesome, wasn't it? But perhaps it's irresponsible to look away. To close our eyes to the horrors of war. As survivors, we must ensure that all these lives were not lost in vain. We must see the tragic foundations upon which we'll build our future. May an age of peace rise from the ashes, so that all this sacrifice means something.
I need to be speaking.
Edelgard, Claude, His Highness, all the house leaders from way back when, assembled again at Gronder. I wonder what their thoughts were as they headed out to the battlefield.
Taking back the land of home has the most importance. That is why I am fighting. All for my land of home. Actually, there is more. I am also fighting for you. And for everyone here.
I am very grateful to you. This is all thanks to you. This month, we will leave the negotiations with House Fraldarius to me. You make ready for the actual battle. It's a tricky business, but we are taking our first steps forward. I have a request. I have a request. Thank you very much. Thank you. This month, leave the... Is it tricky?
The Emperor was wounded at Gronder Field. What do you think is going on in the Empire now? The Leicester Alliance has really suffered a blow as well. Who knows what will become of them? From now on, we have to pay close attention to how the rest of Fodlan is doing.
Alright.
Could I trouble you? There are stories of heroes' relics 1,000 years ago, of which we have no real evidence today. So many, in fact, that I'm led to wonder if those relics are nothing more than legend, especially since we know of relics like those passed down in the families of the 10 Fodlan elites.
What of... There's a school of sorcery in Ferdiad, which is staffed by the top minds of magical research. The study of crests and sorcery should not be separate. I've often thought I should pay them a visit someday. I never imagined I might end up invading the place with an army, though. Not how I imagined it at all.
I go pick up the flowers.
Okay.
This month, leave the... Is it tricky? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Professor.
Oh, get away from me.
Professor, have you been looking for me again? I am very busy, you know. I must insist that disruptions for light-hearted chats of this kind be kept to a minimum. What did I tell you about falling victim to such salacious and slanderous rumors? As I've told you, there is obviously a conspiracy against me. There is no manner in which I could possibly be considered bothersome. Professor, I assure you, you have been deceived. My adversary has poisoned the hearts of these ladies against me. The plot goes deeper than I thought. But if you truly do insist, please understand, Professor. I am not some scoundrel out for conquest. I am attempting to fulfill my duty as heir of House Gloucester. It is my responsibility to continue our noble line by finding a suitable lady to be my wife. It is a rigorous process. My family has the very highest standards for appearance, grace, temperament, and pedigree. Typically, yes. Even if others are sometimes critical of that notion. For the nobility, marriage is not merely a union of individuals, it is also a union of families. It would not benefit House Gloucester to be tied to a family of powerless commoners, would it? To achieve supremacy, it is necessary for my line to be tied to that of an influential family. That is the best path to peace and prosperity for all of Fodlan. So as you can see, the fate of the whole world rests upon my shoulders. It is nothing out of the ordinary. Those of us with noble blood are born to this duty, you know. That being said, to avoid misunderstandings, I shall restrain myself until things calm down. I would rather not cause trouble for you after all.
Sick. I did meals, I did gardening, I did choir. Wonder if I'm forgetting anything. I took the online liaison area. I haven't done that yet. Well. Yeah, Master Seal, give me that. Sure. No, I don't want that. Sure. Oh, I need to find the writing instructors.
Well, what of this? There's a stuff I never.
Taking that as actually?
I think this leave them is a tricky.
Where's Sylvain? Oh, Night's Hall.
But if I think we've been friends. There is still more to learn.
Okay, Dimitri, we haven't been able to instruct you in forever.
That was helpful coaching. This skill will serve me well in the future. All due to your coaching. Thanks. I'm a bit embarrassed. All due to your coaching. This will be useful. I appreciate.
I have deepened my understanding.
It was. Of course I got it. I need to butter me up. Quite intriguing. Thank you.
There we go.
This will be useful.
Hey, that was useful. Wow, I seem to be on a roll.
Yes, very good. Yes. Thank you, Professor.
Thanks for your time. Yes. I'll get the next one too. I learned. Thanks for your time. Yes.
Nice. Let's do stable duty. Actually, Bernadetta and check everyone's goals real quick. That's fine, I don't care. Annette, you're fine. Ingrid, that's fine. Fine. It's fine. This is okay. Fine. Actually, do authority and reason magic. This is fine. This is okay. Not fond of that, but that's fine. Do spears and flying for now. Actually, don't even do flying for a little while. Fine. Okay. This is okay. Fine. Okay. Shamir, no. This is that's okay. Let's see where this gets me.
Professor, may I ask you something?
Sure.
I see. Professor.
I was already doing that, but sure, go ahead and do it. What? The day's not even over yet. Oh yeah, Dimitri. Hey.
Indeed, but I was thinking about ending it here. Perhaps it is the gloomy weather, but I am feeling the sting of wounds that should have healed long ago. The injury I got when that girl stabbed me after the battle at Gronder. Her eyes were filled with revenge, just as mine once were. I don't know, but I have a guess. Ah, I suppose I haven't told you about that yet. I was attacked inside the monastery the other day. It caused quite the uproar. The ones who attacked me were some of the youths we taught swordsmanship to once upon a
Oh
time.
my god. How could this be any more tragic?
It seems they were raised by a group of thieves we put down 5 years ago. I heard Lady Rhea took custody of them, claiming that the children were innocent. I have taken so many lives, and with each one I face hatred, during the last 5 years especially. My life was not so different from that of a wild beast, and that young girl's brother. At some point I must have... That is why I thought it only natural that someone would retaliate someday. Because I hated, because I stole, and because I killed. But with those children, it's different. We drew our blades with the best of intentions, only to hurt them in the end. I suppose this is yet another thing we will just have to live with. Yes, as one who chose to fight, it is my responsibility to confront this anguish and the true nature of war, until the day my life comes to an end. Thank you. You know, Professor, there is something that I only recently realized. I never knew it could be so comforting to have someone standing by my side.
Aww. Sure.
Hello there. I'm here for a visit. Thank you. Whew, it's piping hot. Huh? Wait. Huh?
I'm not good at these.
Okay. Okay. Thanks for the treat.
Let's be quick about this.
Okay, let's give it a try. We did it!
Awesome.
The skill will serve me well in the future.
All that work was worth it.
It's within my grasp.
I'm a quick study.
I am getting to the heart of it.
Guess all that time wasn't wasted.
Warp?
Perhaps I'll expand the scope of my research.
Gustav, it has been 8 years since I last called you by that name.
Your Highness, I must deeply apologize for leaving the kingdom without permission. There
is no need to explain, old friend. I can guess at your reasons. The tragedy of Duscur. You felt responsible for that incident and sought respite in the goddess, abandoning your name, rank, and homeland in repentance. Am I right?
I have no excuses to offer. It was all I could think to do.
I always knew you for a pious man, and I figured that if you were to leave, this is where you would end up. You have changed much. Your face does not have the same resolve it once did.
If I may, Your Highness, you have changed as well.
I can't disagree.
It was my duty to protect His Majesty, your father. Naturally, that also included Lady Patricia and yourself as well.
My father and mother are gone. No amount of regret will bring them back.
My dreams are haunted by the thought that, had I arrived at Duscur more swiftly...
You saved my life at Duscur. I have only gratitude for you, no blame to speak of. I wish for you to remain in the kingdom, Gustav, even after this conflict is over. I need your strength to help rebuild the ravaged land that Fargus has become.
Please, I beg your forgiveness, but there is no place left for me in that land.
I see. Though much has changed, your stubbornness remains. I have no desire to trouble you. If you do not wish to return, that is your choice to make. But I do advise you to at least visit the place of your birth, if only for your family's sake.
Yes, Your Highness. Thank you. I appreciate your concern.
Your Highness, I have one more favor to ask.
Is this about Gustav again? I have plenty more stories about him, but perhaps it is time for you to speak with him yourself.
Oh, it's not about Father this time. This time I wanted to ask about you.
About me?
I mean, I heard all about Father last time, but I didn't ask about you.
Ah, well, I'm afraid there is not much of interest for me to tell you.
Oh, it doesn't have to be funny or interesting. That's not why I'm asking. It's just that I thought I already knew you, but I'm not sure I really do. That day when we were reunited at the monastery, I didn't know what to say to you, so I wanted to prepare some of your favorite food. I thought maybe if you ate something that you liked, you'd cheer up a little. But when I got to the kitchen, I realized I didn't even know what you like to eat.
I see. Well, it's a little hard to say what my favorite is. I just don't really have any strong feelings about food. That said, you're pretty keen on sweet things, right, Annette?
Yes, that's right. I'm at my happiest when I'm digging into a sweet treat. Oh, did you know there's a famous sweet shop in the capital?
Yes. It often had long lines outside, didn't it? The castle guards often spoke of it.
The sweets were so good. They cost a fortune, but I loved them. When Father was still around, we all lived as a family in the capital. Since then, I've had them only a few times. How I'd love to taste them again.
Say, Annette, when this war is over, where will you go? I heard that you were close to Baron Dominic back in the academy days.
That's right. But that's not where I think I'd like to go when all of this is over. I reconnected with Father, so I'd like to live with my family again, in the capital. Also, if I'm in the capital, I'll be able to see you from time to time. Right?
Ah, that settles it then. We'll have to get your father working twice as hard.
Father's at a ripe old age now. I'd appreciate it if you didn't work him too hard.
Oh, of course. I will keep that in mind.
Awesome.
Why are you out and about so late, Dimitri?
Hello, Flame. I could ask you the same thing.
Me? I was feeling restless and came here to think.
I see. I'm here for the same reason.
How funny, but are you feeling well? You look fairly pale.
It's nothing. I just have a bit of a headache.
Oh my. Headaches are quite troublesome, are they not? I am sure it will subside soon. Actually, I am quite talented when it comes to healing magic. If you will allow me, I will have you feeling better in no time.
That's kind of you, but I'm fine.
But why not?
This headache is something I've dealt with for a while now. I must never forget that day. I must never allow their deaths to be forgotten. I feel this headache is a reminder of sorts. Of those I failed to protect. And of their murderers who still roam free.
I see. That would explain your somber demeanor. Still, I do not agree with all you are saying. I feel that if I were your father or any of your dear friends whom you lost, I would want you to let go of me eventually. I would never want someone whom I care deeply for to be pained by the loss of me for eternity. And I doubt they would want that either.
Perhaps. Unfortunately, they have left this world, so I can no longer ask their preference.
We cannot ask them directly, but we can imagine how they might have felt. You know who they were as people. As for me, if I am ever to be but a man, I want you to remember me in a way that brings you joy. I would want you to smile when you recalled me, to feel warmed by the notion that I cherished your company. I cannot imagine I am the only one who feels this way. Surely, anyone who loved another would wish only for their peace and happiness. I must apologize. I was out of line, clearly. I must get some rest now. Please do not stay up too late yourself.
Good night, Flane. And...
Aww. Who's texting me? Alright. Nothing to do but battle. Oh, back to the desert again? Ugh. What pain. I forgot to check my certifications. I'm so dumb. Oh well. Nothing I can do now. I would like to also... Alright, I got this.
What's the plan?
I am prepared.
Leave it to me.
I'm your girl.
Thanks for that. Hate me if you must. What's my strategy?
Ready when you are.
Wait, oh, hold on.
I'd be honored. I won't falter. I'll cut through.
Onward.
Well done. Allow me to demonstrate. This could turn the tides.
Got him. Come on, do defense. Yes. My weakest stat.
Well met.
At your service.
He'd miss. That's some RNG Scourge right there. Oh. Aggressive thing.
I owe you one. Thanks. I won't be deterred! I swear it wasn't in vain. Quite helpful.
Perfect.
You took me lightly.
Ow.
Alright, next.
Whoa.
Don't let your guard down. Had to be done.
This wouldn't have happened in my youth.
One to remember.
Thanks.
Thanks.
You saved me.
On to the next battle.
Nice.
With this strength, I can protect them all.
I can exceed this.
Gold.
Thank you.
I will break you!
More proof of my loyalty. I wield this power for His Highness.
I must steel myself.
Nice.
I just eked by.
I am prepared. Much thanks.
Big help.
Oh, I didn't even realize there were enemies over there.
We're at your side.
We must destroy you now.
I need to slow down.
You can count on us.
Victory will be ours.
Perfect.
Thanks so much.
My thanks.
Huh.
I still need to improve.
Thank you.
I'm here.
Gambit boost.
Let's win this already.
Sick. To do, yeah, finish it. Got a rusted axe, silver axe.
I'd be honored.
Just heal up.
Much appreciated.
Much needed.
Ah, thanks.
I don't know why they ran off in separate directions like that. Hey, Night V. No. Can I poke him? Can I poke him some more? I can. Train gauntlets. Put those in the convoy.
Child's play.
Oh, that was a bad level up.
Thank you.
Might as well just get some spare XP, I guess. Oh my god, he's gonna run? Really? Damn it.
Thank you.
Oh, that ends.
I'll cut a path for His Highness.
There is much to learn from battle.
Sweet. 7k in gold.
My thank you so much. Thanks so much. I have gratitude.
I gotta get my other units out now. Time for the B team to take over. Actually, hold on. Let's take you instead. And then no, actually, yeah. Alright. I think I got it.
My orders?
Weak to swords.
Our plan is ready.
Oh, that pushes them away too.
Ready and able.
Dumb.
I will prevail. I have a plan. What's the matter?
There we go.
I'll crush them all. Let's make this quick. I do this for all of us.
She got a magic point.
This will help me keep steady.
Let's go.
Guide me well.
Steady now.
Damn it.
I'll do my best.
Oh wait, that's it.
This should be suit.
That's helpful.
There we go.
This still isn't good enough. Feeling pretty good.
That helps.
I should be able to just...
I'm glad I'm getting better.
I fight and grow stronger. Only natural.
Appreciate it.
That's helpful.
Apologies. I want to learn even more.
Weak to axes, huh? She's even more dangerous now.
Thank you. Yeah, I understand now.
Awesome.
I found strength in adversity.
This should do it. Is that the only one left? No, there's two.
We'll take it from here.
Strategy.
I will help too. I know just the thing.
This is so dumb.
Behold our strategy.
The gamuts are broken. There, it's completely broken now. And now it's dead. Nice.
Good, but not enough.
Ooh.
That really helped. I'll be home again soon.
Oh, I can warp units now, that's right.
That helps. Appreciate it. That's helpful.
Equip the mini bow, one more rally. That's already rallied. It's not going to survive another turn anyway.
Thank you. Just a scratch. Let's try something special. I'll help too.
Let's bring them down.
One more.
Ah, still had room to grow.
Thanks. You're in my way!
I won't forget this.
I should be able to just... Well, it's dead.
He's unstoppable. Seems like fighting's all I do these days.
Bullion. 9K. Oh yeah, it's right. We're separated.
Well, is that
That's
thanks
done.
a bunch? Is that thanks a bunch? Is that thanks a bunch? Is that thanks a bunch? Come back.
Let me just heal my battalions up. Nice. These, I need a mage. Actually, no, a mage would be good up here. Actually, there's armor knights up this way. I hate this map just because it splits up my units.
My orders?
Let's go.
50-50 and I hit him both times. Not bad.
Steady now.
I do this for all of us.
For the future of Vodland.
I will prevail.
No, don't bother.
Let's make this quick.
Ready and able.
I'll do my best.
Guide me well.
I'll crush them all.
It's done. Apologies.
Good defense. Yes.
I can.
I've got an idea.
Appreciate it.
I have made my peace.
Wow, that actually hit. I did not expect that.
I will not die yet.
All for Lady Rhea. I'm stronger.
My apologies.
Horse Slayer.
I've gotten stronger.
Nice.
I've gotten stronger, haven't I?
Got you covered. The time is now.
There we go.
I will help too. Let's shake things up. Ernie's unstoppable.
This wouldn't...
Not for my son, for everyone.
Oh, whoa. I did not realize he was that close.
Apologies.
I aspire to be my best.
Need my help? Behold our strategy.
I have to do this! Now there's a way forward.
Great job.
You were unprepared.
Let's see.
No way I can lose here.
Hope this isn't it. I took care of it.
Level 34.
I want to do my part.
I'll help too.
I have a plan.
There we go.
Still room to improve.
I've got no time for mercy. Okay, I'm gonna do it!
Nice.
Her enemies are my enemies.
with me.
Some bullion. Some gold and some meat. Not bad. Time for some hardcore instructing.
Thanks. This will be...
I appreciate your guidance. That was...
It is a long... It is a... It is... Tell...
I got it right? Phew. I think I got it. Thanks. Thanks for the help. I got it.
Come on, get a star. There we go.
I feel like I learned something new. Everything. You have my thanks. Your God. I have understood. You are.
I've come to understand a great deal. That was adequate. I am getting to... I've come to
Alright. I think last time I checked everyone's goals, they were more or less okay. It's gonna be a good week.
Professor?
Okay.
Come, there is much to do.
We will work with you. I am having a report, Professor.
Good.
I have much expertise now.
Now to keep polishing my skills.
Well worth the effort.
Fortify.
Feeling pretty good about this.
Could be a moral savant. What am I missing to be a... Oh, wow. I am missing quite a bit. Could give it a try. Sick.
I passed.
Oh, wow.
Next time for sure.
Nice.
I passed! I passed!
You're never gonna pass that exam, no matter what I do. Nope. Nope. You could try. Go ahead, give it a shot. Nice.
Perfect comprehension.
Some units are getting close. Not good enough. I'm gonna stop here. I'm getting tired, and I have more supports to go through now. I'm just gonna stop here. I've gone plenty far enough. This is a pretty good stream, all in all.